guys, Kinda Mama here, and back to you with another video. But before we get into this, here's what I want you to do. Hit that subscribe button in order to subscribe to the channel for all things astrology, all things wellness, all things educational. Alright? And make sure that you hit the notification bell for new video updates. Alright, so you get them first. When they're loaded, you'll get the notification. Okay, so let's get into this. Look, we need to help our men. And men, if you are watching this video, you need help. Why? Well, I want you to be conscious about your heart. Alright? Now, here's a telltale sign. If you have some heart issues going on, your pleasure place down below. Yes, your pleasure place down below. If you are having heart issues, that is the first sign. Okay? Now, by the time you start feeling pains in your arm, in your shoulders, and where else? When you're having heart issues, you may feel them in your upper back, along your subscapularis. We'll get into all of that maybe in another video. But all of these issues, not necessarily in the chest. Like I said, by that time, it's a little, not too late, but it's been lingering for some time. But when you have that upper, upper back, shoulders, things like that, check your heart. But one of the first signs, again, is pleasure place. Okay? So this is what this video is about. We want to help you to get that circulation going through the body, circulate the blood, purify the blood. Because here's what's happening. After about at least 40 years of just bad lifestyle choices, eating whatever you want to eat, and whatever else you may be doing. Hey, not my life. But we want to help you with this. What happens is the artery starts to get clogged. Okay? So plaque starts to build up on the arteries, and which if you have plaque build up on the arteries, so say we're going to do this. So say this is your arteries, okay? And the blood has to flow through here. So with build up all around there, the hole gets narrow. It gets very narrow. So it's restricting the blood flow. And you have an artery. Well, you have arteries, it's throughout the body because the blood has to circulate. But what happens is you have this artery that's linked from the heart directly to your pleasure place. Well, why am I using that? Because we don't want YouTube to flag this video. This is a very important video. All right. So that artery gets clogged. It's restricting the blood flow to go to that area, and you need that blood in order to be what? To stand at attention. It's a muscle. So blood has to go there. Blood is life, right? And that's your life force. So blood has to go there. It has to circulate through the body and go to that place in order for you to stand at attention. So we want to clear that. And with this recipe, it'll help do just that. It'll, again, purify the blood. It'll help those arteries start to unclog. And there's something else too that can help. I mean, if it's been a build-up for quite some time, there's something else too that can help that. And you'll see that link down below in the description box. So I want you to check that out as well, okay? But this will help you daily, all right? Here's what I want you to do. You want to take at least 2 to 4 ounces a day. So I'm going to make sure that I show you how to make enough to last you a week, all right? And if you have 2 ounces in the morning and 2 ounces in the evening or before any strenuous activity where you really have to have your heart pumping, I want you to take it an hour before that. Now, here's a disclaimer. Here's where the disclaimer comes in. That's in the description box below too. But also, because this is very strong due to the ingredients that's in it, like red onion, ginger, and garlic. Those are like the 3 main ingredients. You're gonna brush your teeth, okay? And I have something to help that too, down in the description box below. I don't want you to be out there like, yeah, Mandingo Manhood, but then it's like, ooh, dude, you need to take care of your breath. So we want to make sure that you're straight all across the board. All right? Okay, so let's hop into it. We're going to go in the kitchen and get started. All right, so now that you have your ingredients, which is, again, the red onion, a ginger bulb, 4 garlic cloves, and your water, whether it's distilled or alkaline, and your honey. There's some tools. Oh, and one more thing, of course, your lime. All right. There's some tools that you need. Of course, you need your blender. I have a Vitamixer, so we're going to use that. You need your very sharp knife, chopping knife, whatever you use. You need this tool. You need it. You need your strainer. I'm sorry, I said trainer. It will help greatly if you have a funnel. And whatever 32-ounce container or jar that you have. We have a 32-ounce container. And of course a chopping board. I have a glass one here in the counter, but your chopping board as well. Okay, so now we are about to peel the ginger, the red onion, and the garlic cloves and chop them up. Okay, now that we have our onion, garlic, and ginger chopped, we're going to set that to the side and pour our water in our blender. We will use 30 ounces. Okay, so we'll put 30 ounces of water in our blender because we need enough room in order to add the other ingredients, which is the lime juice, freshly squeezed lime juice, and 5 to 6 tablespoons of honey. Water has been added. Now what we will do is add the ingredients, which is the onion, garlic, and ginger into the water in the blender. Everything is inside, and now we will blend. Now that you have your ingredients all blended, you're going to take your container, 32 ounce, and your strainer. Put your strainer over your container. And pour your mixture. Now you can grab a little spoon. Doesn't matter like that. Because I don't want to dirty up any dishes that I don't have to. I'm going to have to use this anyway. So get your tablespoon and just going to mix this around in order to get the rest of the liquid out. Okay. Set this over to the side. And you see you have a little foam there, so I'm by the sink. I'll just get this out. Take that froth off the top. And what I want you to do too is pay attention to this color, because by the time we add the lime juice, the color will change. Okay. So we're gonna get as much of this froth off the top as possible. Of course, we're not gonna get all of it, but we'll get enough. Gonna change anyway. Okay, so where's my lid? I'm gonna put my lid on top really quick because I just want to show you something. Okay, you see the color? Okay, it looks a little purple. This is gonna change. So let's take this lid off. Now you want to take your handheld juicer, add your lime, and squeeze. I mean, use all the man or woman power that you have. Whoever's making it, man, woman, just squeeze. Now, normally I use 3, maybe like 2.5 or 3. But I already had one cut up, so, and I didn't have any more. lime. So just gonna go with this one that's cut in half, but it still gets the job done. Now you may ask the question, well, what does the lime do? Because if the garlic and the onion and the ginger all helps with blood, to get proper blood flow through the body, purifies the blood, what does the lime do? Well, it's a cleanser. It cleanses. Citrus fruit does that. So not only does the lime do that, but it helps with the taste. It really does. Okay, so before we add our honey, I want you to check this out. So you see that color change just with one line? Okay. All right. So now we will add about, we're going to add 5 to 6 tablespoons of honey. Now, not only is honey a sweetener, but and you know what, like the best honey to use is Manuka honey. Now Manuka honey is a bit expensive, however nothing is too expensive for your health. All right, there's a lot of things we'll spend money on and have no problem, you know, dropping a stack or two. But then when it comes to investing in our health, it's kind of like, well, no. I'll tell you what. I will bargain and quality shop and all of that. But when it comes to my health, it's not much thought. Not much thought when it comes to the price or whatever. It's just like, hey, this is good for this, that, and the other, and I need that. It's natural. Okay, so what did we do? We had 2 so far. This is 3. I have another thing of honey over here. I opened it just in case. So you see where I said we will do 30 ounces of water, because by the time we add the lime juice at the end and our honey, it's almost overflowing. All right, so let me grab this other thing of honey real quick. Open it. Okay, I actually lost count, so let's make sure it's about 5 or 6 tablespoons. So I'm getting my long handle spoon here. Gonna get all the rest of that honey off of there and then stir. Of course, if you don't have a long handle spoon, that's fine. You can just put the lid on, and I won't necessarily say shake because I don't want you to spill anything, but let me show you how to do this. Okay, some is gonna spill over once I add this top. So you will do this. Okay, so just a little topsy-turvy, up and down, topsy-turvy. So you can mix that honey in. Okay, there you go. Now let's pour us 2 ounces. Now that we have all of our ingredients mixed up, let us drink. It's not only for men, it's for women too. It's so good. It's good. It's good. It's strong, but it's good. But let me tell you the secret. The lime and the honey. Without the lime and the honey, you will not like it. Make sure you have lime and honey. And also, again, for your breath, because you're gonna need it. So as you can see, that was about 4 ounces that I had this morning, so I don't need any more for today at all. Again, this is mainly for men, but hey, women, you need it too. All right, so there you have it. The Mandingo Manhood Tonic. Also for women too. So again, feel free to subscribe by clicking the link below. Hit that notification bell so that you can get all of the latest videos once they are uploaded. All right? All things astrology, all things wellness, all things educational. Until next time, peace.